Ancient scientists may have figured out exactly where our
Big Mama's on the mic, let's roll this ride. Betty's got the vibe, bringing that sweet collide. Sean's spinning dials, making magic here. Broadcasting on a bus where the fun is clear. Rise and grind, let the morning show shine. 7 to 10, we're rocking the time. Tuesday to Friday, feel the beat alive. Big Mama and Betty with a one-of-a-kind design. Hit snooze twice, but you tune in still. Catch the banter hot like a coffee refill. Sean's in the back with the radio glow. Power in the party on this bustin' show. Wheels on the road, laughter on the air. This crew keeps rolling like they just don't care. Big Mama got jokes, Betty got sass. Sweet morning energy, nothing's gonna surpass. Rise and grind, let the morning show shine. 7 to 10, we're rocking the time. Tuesday to Friday, feel the beat aligned. Big Mama and Betty with a one-of-a-kind design.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it. It is Friday. Yeah. And you are tuned into that Rise and Grind morning show. Good morning.
Woo!
We're getting your week ended and your weekend started. www.kickyourmotherflippingweekendoff.com.
Yeah.
Today is National Home Front Heroes Day. It is also National Alphabet Magnet Day, Sleepover Day, Butterscotch Brownie Day, Moscato Day. I'm sipping on Moscato today.
Yeah.
And National Lost Sock Memorial Day.
Lost sock.
Rosario Dawson turns 46 today. Rapper Ghostface Killah is 55 today. By the way,
Yeah.
I met this dude once.
You did?
Craziest thing that ever happened to me. So I'm working for Wild 98 in Tampa, who, by the way, is having a massive reunion tonight, and I so want to go, but I'm doing the exceptional school prom, so
Yeah.
I will not be there. But nevertheless, I get the Source Awards are in Miami, which are the hip hop awards, right?
Oh, okay.
And this guy I did a concert with, I was kind of like a fourth level promoter with the concert, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he calls me up and says, "Hey, we're going to the Source Awards. You want to go? I got a VIP." And I was like, "Yeah, I want to go." He goes, "You got to split the cost with me." I was like, "Cool, I'm in."
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, this is the time when I had stupid, frivolous money that I didn't care about, right?
Right.
And I wish I understood money like I know now, because woo-hoo, it'd be a different world in this life right now, man. A whole different world. I'd have stacked cash.
Would change your
I'd have
world.
lived in the crappiest little whole apartment and just kept stacking cash, stacking cash, stacking cash, stacking cash.
That's
Because
what
it
I
was just
should've
getting
done.
thrown at me. And I was like, this is what I want. This is what I should. I probably should pass that knowledge on to a friend. But nevertheless, I go, yeah, I will go. So I go, and here I am at a club in Miami, and right next to us, the booth right next to us, and it's like a big circle of booths. Understand that the VIP circled the dance floor,
Yeah.
but they were next to each other. There wasn't anything dividing the VIPs, right? There was like maybe a 1 foot divide, but there was no curtain in between them. It was really kind of open, right? And there's Ghostface Killah, and we went over and talked to him, and he was real cool. He had this massive gold thing on his arm with a huge eagle on it.
Oh.
Like the whole arm was like it was like a bangle, but for the whole arm
Okay.
with a big eagle on it,
Like an Egyptian?
like an Egyptian, but with a big, not a big, like an eagle on it, like it's sitting on his arm.
Okay. All right.
It was just cool. Do you know who Ghostface Killah is?
Yes, I've heard it, but I don't know
Wu-Tang
if I do.
Clan.
I do.
I
I've
know,
heard
I'm
of him,
sorry,
but I don't know.
See, look at you.
their
You were just
songs.
like, yeah, cool. Shut up. I'm trying to post something.
No, I'm trying
John
to post the
Corbett. I know
link.
you are. John Corbett is.
What's our phone number? Is it that one on the screen? Is
Right.
that our new one?
Yeah. I don't have it with me, but yeah. Sorry.
239-653.
I left it. I left that
7625.
phone. Allie Mills, the mom from the Wonder Years, is 74, and Billy Joel is 76 years old. By the way, Murphy Brown, Candace Bergen, 79.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we got to get some big announcement music. Dun, 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 because Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, who was born in Chicago and attended Villanova University. Ladies and gentlemen, from Chicago, Illinois, out of Villanova University, it's Pope Leo the 14th.
Wait, should we do the shame thing? Shame.
All right.
Shame.
Oh, no,
wait.
let's hear
Oh,
the
no.
man.
Onnipotente, perché conservi a lungo il Papa a guida della Chiesa e conceda pace e unità alla Chiesa in tutto il mondo.
Wait,
Wow.
I thought he was from
Yeah, he's
Chicago.
supposed to be
Preghiamo
American.
Dio Onnipotente, perché conservi a
you
lungo
said
il
something
Papa
about
a
being
guida della
deported.
Chiesa e conceda pace e unità alla Chiesa in tutto il mondo.
Trump.
En tutto il mondo.
He's getting ready to be deported.
The election of the
Yeah.
American
Turkey and
to the
fries.
267th pontiff gives the United States, with an estimated 85 million Catholics, enormous new visibility in the Holy See. The Vatican said in a news release that the second ballot of 133 members of the College of Cardinals on the first full day of the conclave, and the third since it got underway late Wednesday afternoon, was inconclusive. Nominees must gain the backing of 2/3 of the Cardinals with a vote of 89 to be elected as pontiff. But the first round of voting on Wednesday and the second round Thursday yesterday failed to deliver results. But boom, we got one then. And just for you know, man, the Pope has a personal tie to the Florida Gulf Coast, including his brother living in Port Charlotte and a
Yeah.
friendship with the former U.S. ambassador to the Vatican, Francis Rooney. Rooney, who represents Lee and Collier County, shared the excitement about the election, having known Pope Leo XIV since the 1990s. Couldn't believe it. Was totally ecstatic. A, an American, being an American that I've known for 35 years. It's incredible, Rooney said.
You have
Rooney-
delayed echo.
Rooney, what'd you say?
Delayed echo.
A delayed echo.
Travis says the intro is so fire. Okay, so it only looks like one complaint. Christy,
Yeah, when I copy the YouTube link over, it does that for a minute.
Sorry.
we're good.
Rooney recounted his surprise when Cardinal Robert Prevost emerged as the Pope Leo XIV, recalling their dinner together just last year. Rooney emphasized the new Pope's strong connections to Southwest Florida and his potential to prioritize the United States in unprecedented ways. He believes Pope Leo XIV will continue efforts to engage American youth with the church, a mission initiated by Pope Francis. Sometimes people would say there would be a rebound. He would stay away from America because he doesn't want to be pictured as the American Pope, but I don't think so. I think he would be excited to continue the work of drawing young people back into the church, which Pope Francis began, Rooney said. Rooney explained that the choice of the name of Leo was inspired by Pope Leo the 13th, who was known for addressing the challenges of an industrial revolution. Rooney believes the new pope sees parallels with today's technology and advancements of artificial intelligence. I am pumped.
Oh, he's gonna AI it. We're gonna AI mass now.
He doesn't look like he's 190 years old either.
No, he doesn't.
That's him right there, right?
Yeah. He looks like your high school principal.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got some ties to the Gambino family. I'm not sure. I mean, he's from Chicago. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into religion,
Yeah.
but I want to talk about it for a second. I was non-religious
Mm-hmm.
until I was 11. And then at 11, my dad started dating a Catholic woman, and they got very serious. I don't know when they started dating, but I moved 11 and a half, I moved in with them, right?
Yeah.
And then they were going to get married in a Catholic church, so they were going through this process because my dad wasn't Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
and I became going to CCD classes I don't know if you know what that is, but
Yeah, I got my communion.
CDC. I'd go to CDC. What did I say it wrong? CCD. Twice a week, and then I would go to church on Saturday and stuff like that. And then I went through the whole process of being baptized Catholic, First Communion, confirmation. I was confirmed as Gregory. Like this is all the things I went through, but I went
Really?
through it as a child that would remember all of this. I was 12 when all this went down.
Yeah.
So Catholic all the way through high school. Get out of high school, go on my own, Catholic all the way through military, come out of the military, and I get involved in a Presbyterian church. And I'm like, it's like a hybrid of like
That
Catholic
is
and
so
Christian.
funny.
And I was like, I dig this hybrid version.
Same thing happened to me.
So I went and my kids were baptized. Well, one child, the other one not yet, but has been baptized. Well, two, I think, actually. I'd have to ask Sarah. I don't know. At a Presbyterian church
Mm-hmm.
by a pastor I love dearly, who's no longer a pastor. He stepped away for health reasons. But I love this man. Like this man brought the church to my family, and my family enjoyed having church. So
Yeah.
that's when I knew that you found the right person.
When you go,
Right?
and you're actually like.
But I got to say
"Yay."
something right now, and the reason I'm telling this story, this guy makes me want to go back to the Catholic Church, because if this is what Rooney's saying is true,
Yeah.
and he's going to influence the youth of America and get and I don't know how much Pope Francis had the influence, but this guy
Mhm.
couldn't motivate people like the way I just introduced him. He's going to roll in here and be like, "What's up, everybody?"
Yeah. It's me, the Pope.
Yeah, I mean,
El
he speaks
Papa.
great. He spent many years around the world, so he speaks fluent,
Yeah, of
Italian
course.
and all these other languages that they got to
Gotta
do.
communicate with the people.
But this man went to college in Villanova. He's from Chi-Town.
Yeah.
He speaks great English.
He knows where to find a good Philly.
Absolutely.
Philly
He knows how
cheesesteak.
to eat a hot dog like nobody's business. I'm just letting you know about you.
All things that make a great Pope.
Deep dish pizza. I wonder if he's like, do we have pizza here? I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. What is this?
Does Chicago ever leave you? If you're born in Chicago, does that ever leave you? Even if you become I mean, obviously he went through the process of becoming a priest and you
Yeah.
know, working his way up through the ladder over the
Well, I'm
years.
assuming he would have had to be a priest in Chicago somewhere.
Right. But at first you grew up there. You were a kid
Yeah.
in Chicago. And how old is ask the Google real quick, Sean, how old the Pope is. It never said that. How old he is.
El Papa.
How old is the guy?
You know what's funny? Like when the Pope went to Cuba once upon a time,
Younger than the president.
69. Wow, okay.
Right. This guy could be Pope for the
He's
next
still
20,
good.
25 years.
Yeah, he's still good.
They figured it out.
So when the Pope went to Cuba, you know, for us, Pope and Papa are the same thing.
Okay.
But Papa also means potato. So it could mean, it depends on the context that you use it, right?
All right.
So a bunch of Cubans had signs and they wanted the Pope to be able to read it in English. This was when John Paul, the Pope, came. And then they put welcome potato. So they were holding signs, welcome potato, which actually means Ed Papa.
Oh.
So he's probably walked in and was like, what is wrong with all these
Right.
people?
Right.
Welcome potato. Anyway.
Or they don't know the translation properly.
Yeah, that was like it was like
would-
one of
what I would
those.
be willing to bet.
It was the wrong translation, but potato papa, Pope,
Um,
papa, same thing.
Just so you know, the fact that Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, who was born in Chicago, attended Villanova University, has been selected to the first ever pontiff from the United States. First ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is. I said it would never happen because you don't want to. You know, you keep church and what is it? Church and
State.
separated, right?
Yeah. Not today.
And and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive that Trump's a Catholic.
I'm not sure. I mean, it kind of looked like Melania. Melania is Catholic. I know that.
well, then Trump's absolutely a Catholic. They're married.
Because she was wearing the.
That would have been a huge ordeal.
She was wearing the actual like.
Oh,
headdress.
Presbyterian, but also stated considers him a non-dominational Christian.
Yeah, and she's Melania. If you look up her, she's.
I
Catholic.
like it. He's a Presbyterian. But
They're not even the same religion. Trump is pretty open-minded.
Then they didn't get married in a Catholic church.
Yeah, you can't get married in a Catholic
Unless
church.
you're both Catholic or go through the process.
You have to, you have to be like initiated. in.
Melania's Roman Catholic.
See?
Right. I am Roman Catholic as well. It was on my
Yeah.
dog tags. That was the first time I was like, why do you need to know that?
Yeah.
I was like, that's weird.
That's crazy.
But a lot of things are going to be different. And I've got a list of some things that could possibly happen. How will things be different now? The new post from the U.S. Mass will now include a halftime show sponsored by Doritos.
Nice.
Right.
There we go. Communion comes in gluten-free, keto, and ranch-flavored options, just so you know.
Right.
Confessions are now drive-through with 2-cent minimum for express service. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Latin, prayers are recited in Southern drawl or Valley Girl slang, depending on the coast.
Mm-hmm.
This is from the book. I would love to go to a church. The Vatican gift shop now sells Pope bobbleheads that say, y'all better repent. It made it sound like he's from Alabama. Instead, it should have been way more Chicago. Instead of incense, they'll burn barbecue smoke or Bath and Body Works candles. Hail Mary now include a reference to Tom Brady. And Sunday service sometimes preempted for NFL games. Jesus understands.
Right.
There you go.
Today we're gonna finish before. Give you enough time.
This is it continues. Baptisms feature splash zones and Gatorade coolers. The Vatican now closes early on Black Friday. Wine during Mass replaced with Mountain Dew Code Red. Confession booths now have cup holders. When asked about theology, he says, I saw it on Joe Rogan episode once. There you go. I think it's
It's gonna be interesting for
it
sure.
is going to be interesting. And I'll just say this.
Is he the first American Pope
Ever. And 267 of them.
Wow.
And understand there's been 267 popes that have no term limit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could be
And
there
you have
20
47 presidents
years.
who can
Right.
only do president 8 years at the max.
Right. And you have to change your name, right? So as soon as you become the Pope, you become like the name of one of the other popes.
Well, the word is that the Pope has a direct link to Jesus.
To the man himself.
The man himself.
Good deal.
Right.
Put that guy on speed dial.
Right. Right.
I
and
like
he's
it.
from America, so he's going to figure out how to turn it into an app so everybody can talk to God.
Let's do it. Call us. SJC's ready to help.
Right. Bro, I have
Yeah.
to say when I saw it, my jaw dropped to the ground. You know what I heard?
What?
They last roughly 7 years average.
Really? Is that how
Yeah,
long?
so some popes are 31 years, some popes are, but the average is 7.
Way longer than 7 on this guy.
Yeah, he's gonna
This
be the
guy,
30.
He's 69 years old.
He'll be
Hell,
in the
he's younger
90s.
than my dad. My dad could be
Pope
his
Francis
dad.
was 12 years.
My dad could be his dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my dad too.
Right.
Weird. My dad could be the Pope's dad.
Fucking old. We got to stop talking about this. Let's move on. Trump announces 2 new holidays for World War I and World War II. President Donald Trump announced plans on Monday to create 2 new U.S. holidays honoring the end of World War I and World War II on November 11th and May 8th, respectively. He criticized the U.S. for not
Today?
formally celebrating these victories like other allied nations and proposed naming the days Victory Day for World War I and Victory Day for World War II. However, Trump made it clear that these would not be paid days off, stating that Americans have enough holidays already, emphasizing a continued commitment to work.
Mm. Well,
Boo!
but
Yeah.
can we take the day off anyway, even if it's a furlough, and just make sure that
Listen. Go to work already. You've been sitting at home for how long? God, why do you want to stay home?
we want to observe it on Fridays, like that. Have a full
Go
day
make
weekend.
money. Spend it on another holiday. But there you go. That's crazy.
So today is technically World War
Victory Day. Victory shall be mine.
Victory.
Donald
Day.
Trump has tapped Fox News host
Yesterday.
Jeannie Pirro to serve as interim U.S. attorney in Washington, D.C. Pirro is the latest Fox News figure to get a spot in the administration following figures like Pete Hegseth, and Sean Duffy. Pirro is a co-host on The Five, the most watched show on cable news. She hosted the network's weekend show, Justice with Judge Jeannie, from 2011 to 2022. Back in the saddle, girl. I hope you enjoyed being in the media. Now it's time to go be an
Yeah.
attorney again.
Get back to work.
I'm not 100. The pay must be delicious because, like, you were attorney forever. Then you're like, I'm leaving it. I'm going to go be a media consultant.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a host on Fox News's, the Fox News Morning. The Five is a big deal. Like it's a big deal. And so to leave all of that to go be the new DC U.S. attorney must have been a delicious offer.
I want to know what the perks are.
Of being a U.S. attorney?
Yeah. Do I get like a free pass?
I wonder what the perks are.
Yeah.
Because it has to be the perks that draw you, right? Especially when you're on, like, and you get like you probably
She already made all the money.
She probably gets car service. She probably gets everything. But Fox News has got to want to stab Trump. I mean, hey.
Stop taking our people.
Right, bro. I'm going to make you sign an order that says you can't solicit my employees. How about that?
This is not like your employee bank. You don't get to
Right.
come in here and just take out people.
I like you. You suck. Like, that's what he did. He went boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's
you
crazy.
I hate.
By the way, Trump attempts Sean Connery impression, says 007 franchise has nothing to worry about with film tariffs. As the Trump administration tariffs shake up Hollywood and other industry, at least one cinematic icon is saved. James Bond, during a conversation about a new UK trade deal in the Oval Office, President Trump slipped into a Sean Connery impression and reassured reporters that James Bond has nothing to worry about under his proposed 100% tariffs on foreign-made films. We're putting tariffs on that particular film, the movie makers.
Yeah.
Trump said during a press conference, we're doing it to get them back here. A lot of them left. They all live here. The money comes from here, but they film it in other countries. So we're going to do something to bring it back, maybe a big way, big way. Still, Trump made it clear Bond would be spared. James Bond has nothing to worry about, that I can tell you, he said, adding a personal note that the late Scottish actor Sean Connery was a friend of mine. He helped me get zoning in Aberdeen. He said, let the bloody bloke build his golf course. I've been trying it for 4 years. It was impossible in Aberdeen. He was a great guy, Sean Connery. So there you go. I dig it. Yeah, make you stay here. Make Hollywood stay here. He's like, how do I mess with Hollywood? Oh, you can't film out of here. It costs you $1 billion.
Extra tariff.
Right.
I don't like your movies. They're boring.
Except for Sean Connery, except for Bond. Whoever makes Bond, they're good.
I like those.
I like Bond. It's my favorite movie.
And American Pie.
Yeah. You know what I was wondering? You know what's crazy? Jimmy Kimmel
Yeah.
will destroy Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Call him a sexist. Call him a pig.
Mm-hmm.
But does anybody ever remember this dude on The Man Show?
Oh, God. Yeah, he used to wear blackface and he used to harass
Yeah.
women.
And had women jumping up and down on trampolines.
Trampolines.
And he used to like walk behind
Like-
him and like look underneath
like,
their
why
skirt
is a
They
and
had that
man-
guy
stuff.
that could
That's
chug
not-
the beers.
That's
Yeah.
not a Mandela effect, right?
No, that's real. That
I just
happened.
want to make sure.
They had that guy that could chug the beer in one swallow,
Yeah.
too. What was
Right.
that guy?
Awful. He was an awful person.
All right. But I will tell you this. That's trash. I just didn't want to leave it on the floor.
I wonder if they've deleted all the videos of Jimmy Kimmel like doing all these.
No, you go to YouTube right now. You'll find
The
Jimmy
Man
Kimmel,
Show.
The Man Show Juggies. Just put in, yeah.
I mean, he was nasty. They used to just.
That's the Man Show, Carl Malone. That's the one he did it.
Which one?
Right there.
Karl Malone?
Is that the one where he did blackface?
Yes.
Wix
Yeah.
gives you the freedom
But
to
he's
tell your
never been
story.
canceled for this. Now,
With
understand, it has been.
You got me turned off?
Oh, I do have you turned off. Hold
Look
on.
up in sky and say, what the hell going on up there? Do UFO live on other planet, phoning home like E.T.? Carmelo read on TV about white people.
I don't play
getting
this.
abducted by aliens,
So-
taking all kind of
So
kind of boring.
He wasn't even funny. Yeah, and then he would do this.
do the
skit.
juggies. Do the juggies. Type in man show juggies.
He would do this skit where he would go on the street and then he would just harass women that were walking up and down the street.
Look, they don't have it. Look, you can't find it.
See, they delete everything that's not.
Take out cast. Take out cast.
Hang on.
Take out the word cast. Yeah, I want to see what happens.
No videos.
Oh, the elevator full of juggies. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
And now, the host of the Man Show, Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel.
All right. So, boom. That's all else we need to see.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is a TV show that basically took place in a strip club. And,
Very much.
And he was never canceled for any of the things that he did.
Right.
But he wants to poke at everyone else, man. You know what's I always say don't poke the bear unless you want to get poked back. Why is nobody poking back at Jimmy Kimmel?
Right.
It's a real question I've always asked, and it's a question I'll ask for a long time. Diddy trial. Are you following it?
Oh.
A little bit.
A little bit, just a little bit.
They just apparently named all the people that are gonna be. I guess to the jury they gave them. The names
Diddy's
of
former artist Aubrey O'Day was dragged into the criminal case as prosecutors and his defense team locked down a jury. A source inside the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York this week told the In Touch magazine that the potential jurors were asked about various celebrities during questioning. The jury is expected to be selected by today, and trial will begin on Monday.
Yeah, they're trying to offset it and like saying like, oh, like one of the famous names, which you're gonna pick like the person that's not the most famous, but they're like Mike Myers was named, so they don't. I'm like, okay, out of all the names that you could talk about, you're gonna talk about Mike Myers. Like, what about everybody else? Who else is on that?
Michelle Williams.
You're talking. I think you're talking about Michael B. Jordan, right?
No, they were talking about
Mike Myers.
Were they?
Austin
Oh, wow.
Powers.
The jury, earlier this week, jury selection started as a part of Diddy's criminal case where the mogul stands accused of sex trafficking and various other charges. Diddy, 55, pled not guilty to all charges. The sources told the In Touch magazine that the jurors were questioned about whether they had any relationship with celebrities who may be mentioned during the trial. Two of the names the potential jurors were asked about, Aubrey, 41, and Dawn Richard. The two are former members of Diddy's girl group, Danity Kane. For years, Aubrey has slammed Diddy publicly and made it known that she was not a fan. Dawn, 41, recently filed a federal lawsuit against Diddy for allegedly sexual assault and harassment. Diddy denied all allegations of wrongdoing. Other celebrities that potential jurors were questioned about include Kanye West, Lauren London, Diddy's exes Cassie and Young Miami, choreographer Lorianne Gibson, actor Michael B. Jordan, Kid Cudi, music producer Dallas Austin, and Diddy's sons. The lawyers also asked the men and women, do you have any experience with allegations of violence, sexual assault and rape, hiring sex workers, infidelity, multiple sex partners, or possession of firearms? Other questions asked was, do you have any bias towards law enforcement personnel, artists, and hip-hop community, witnessing, testifying with immunity, or witnessing, testifying under a pseudonym? The potential jurors were also asked to answer, is there a traumatic event in your past that would prevent you from listening to descriptions of traumatic events? The outlet said Cassie will be testifying using her name and will not be using a pseudonym like other alleged victims in the trial. Diddy's been locked up in New York prison ever since his arrest on September 16, 2024. Prosecutors told the court that he feared Diddy could flee given his net worth. His lawyers were shut down in their various attempts to secure bond for Diddy, despite offering up expensive property as collateral. As In Touch first reported back in January, Diddy scored some good news after a federal judge dismissed a $400 million civil lawsuit brought on by a male prisoner accusing the mogul of sexual assault. Diddy slammed the accusations. His lawyer noted this man is a convicted felon and sexual predator who has been sentenced on 14 counts of sexual assault and kidnapping over the last 26 years. His resume now includes committing a fraud on the court from prison, as Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any lawsuit. That was a smoke and mirrors put on by the defense. If you don't know that, you're not smart enough to understand smoke and mirrors.
This whole thing something.
They wanted to get one dismissed, so they had somebody file their own. And they put a bunch of money in that dude's commissary.
Right.
If the Diddy, you know what? I don't know, but I don't believe that it will be. But will the Diddy trial be televised? This is bigger than this is bigger than O.J. Simpson.
That would be great.
This trial is bigger than O.J. Simpson. I'm sorry, but it is. The difference is America discovered reality at O.J. Simpson trial. We didn't know what reality television was, and it got created with court TV.
So, yeah, that's true. But technically, all these things can be public. I mean, there isn't anything that we can't
turn
see.
into a news chaos catastrophe.
Oh, it's going to be that. It will be a media chaos. You'll get an update on court TV nonstop from there. And if they're not like, just put in, will it be televised? I'm curious.
I want to see those sketch artists. They always make them look so stupid. Like they always look like
I don't understand why you can't
they're
take
awful.
a picture.
Yeah, they're awful. They'll have like it looks like those things you
It
get at
will
the fair.
not be televised. Combs is facing the federal trial in New York, and high-profile celebrity case hit Hollywood.
Oh, we're gonna get those stupid
dang it.
renditions. Great. They look like something you get at a carnival with a big giant head and like weird.
Jury
yeah.
selection.
No.
The federal.
Wait a minute. We got to watch the whole like this girl poop on what's this guy's face.
That was a civil trial. That was a
bed.
civil trial.
But that was gross, so we still got to watch that.
Unlike other high-profile, Combs' trial will not be broadcast. Combs is facing federal criminal charges, which means photographs and broadcasting isn't allowed. Electronic recordings of federal criminal proceedings has been prohibited under a proceeding rule established in 1946. Really? We need an executive order. Can I get one today? Give me a pencil. Give me a pencil. Executive order. Give me one of them cool little things to put these in. I'm just gonna handwrite it. We don't have time for you to type it. Right. What?
At least 8 weeks.
Can we change that rule?
The trial is expected to take at least 8 weeks with opening. You're going to get an update, though. The news is allowed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna do the stupid little drawing.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't care for those.
I don't either.
Like it doesn't mean anything.
The AP reports. Hold on. I want to read this. Go back real quick. The AP reports that Combs sat with his lawyers as a judge briefly described the charges and music mogul faces to prospective jurors. According to the outlet, Combs had a sweater over a collared shirt and gray slacks on Monday. His hair and goatee are now almost fully gray, as hair dye isn't allowed in jail.
Oh, he was dyeing
Tiger
his
King
hair.
figures it out.
Yeah, Tiger King does
Tiger
dye his
King
own hair.
figures it out. You tell me Diddy can't? Come on.
Hey.
He peroxizes his hair.
Hey. But you can't. Did he? Doesn't have blonde hair.
Neither does Tiger King. He just makes it that
you
color.
Can't put, but you can't
Makes
put
it yellow.
peroxide in gray hair. It's not going to do anything.
Well, I don't know.
You'd find another way.
Yeah.
Right. I'm
Let me
curious. Yeah, ink. Use ink from a
There
pen.
you go.
I'm so curious here. Like, I want to see him. Can we get a picture of this gray hair? See if there's a picture. There's got to be a picture. Come on. Look, Google a picture of. I want to see.
This is ridiculous. We should be able to see all of this.
Right. P. Diddy. Right.
We should be able to publicly shame him.
Absolutely.
Say he's been gaining praise for all these horrible things for a long time, and now
Yeah.
time to let out the real,
Go to images.
legit.
Yeah, they don't have it.
Look at that. Why are they protecting him so much? Oh, don't make him look old and crazy.
That's it here. This
That's
is
the drawing.
Jury drawing.
See those stupid drawings. I hate these things. They look like a cartoon. Like look at the giant ass forehead.
You couldn't draw it.
Look at this.
You got a big forehead. You
Look
can show
at-
a movie on
Yeah.
Diddy's forehead. Now we know he looked like an alien.
Look, they put a freaking anarchist star, like
yeah,
pentacle or whatever, on
It's
the
a sheriff
freaking
star. Come
sheriff.
on.
No,
It's just a sheriff star. Come on. You're
Yeah,
making it into
okay.
something.
Yeah, because they had to make that
Misconspiracy.
weird. And look at his face. Look, his ears couldn't be any lower. His head couldn't be any higher.
Right? He's got a cone head back here.
This is just ridiculous. I hate these stupid things.
I don't like that sheriff star at all.
I know. Isn't it like
Suspicious,
literally
isn't it?
like out in your face? Like, ooh,
All right.
yeah.
That's kind of creepy if you ask me.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
And
I
look-
want to. This is something I want to know what happens. I want to know where what goes down in this trial, and I'm sure Court TV is good. Court TV. If you went to Court TV right now, they're probably outside the courtroom.
Doing nothing, drawing pictures.
They got somebody inside that can come out and say, "All right, we saw." Like they can give you a play-by-play. That's better than nothing. Audio is
You can
amazing.
buy
It's what we
dye at
do,
the-
woman.
I know, but those people aren't. They're not going to tell us the truth. I want to see it for myself. I don't know.
He's in federal prison and he's in New York.
Question.
Things that might be allowed, you might find already ain't going to be allowed there.
So, question: when we saw the whole Casey Anthony trial, that was a criminal case, and we got to see the whole thing. Why
State.
can't we see him?
State case in Florida.
Oh.
He's in a federal case.
Well, we need to change the rules. Those should be out
Right.
and about. Those should be out and forward first.
All
Because
right.
if it's
Why?
that bad.
Why was that created?
Yeah, why? Who are
Why,
we protecting?
Right. Who were we protecting when we created that rule?
Mm-hmm.
Who did you not want to see the inside of your dirty ass courtroom?
Right. Exactly. Something's up.
Right. I think all. Matter of fact, you should put streaming cameras in every courtroom in America.
Yeah,
And-
they do. They just don't release them.
They should be. You should be able to go watch them all.
And you have the court recordings as well.
But you know why you can't?
Why?
Civil rights, man. You're presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think the trial part, if you're on trial, I think trials should be streamed
Yeah.
because at that point you're proving your innocence.
Yeah.
But I think the preceding stuff, like all leading up to that, you can keep that private because you might accuse somebody that doesn't even get to trial. They might end up getting off before it ever gets to trial, but they got shown on television
Yeah.
being charged. Yeah.
Well, that
so-
happens all the time. That
Okay.
Rittenberg kid, didn't he, like, everybody was already crucifying him when he had when they had the whole thing, the whole thing going on. Then he sued The View, by the way. and
Holy.
he won. Is that a new robot?
I saw.
That's AI.
It's fake. Yeah.
That's AI.
So there is a second reporting of the dark-colored SUV approaching a child right down the road from here. Traffic Isles Elementary School in North Fort Myers.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Didn't you just see one the other day?
I did see one in front of my house, but it pulled into a driveway. Be on high alert, parents. Everybody out there's got to be on high alert. And if you don't know, I believe they have a license plate number. You want to know why I believe that?
Because you
Mhm.
gave it to him?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Leave your house today and count how many. Listen, just so you guys know, and I'm probably in trouble for this, but I'll tell you anyway. Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big secret. You know when it says drive safe,
Yeah.
a reminder from the Lee County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah.
That's a license plate reader.
Good.
And as soon as you
Get 'em
pass
all.
that, it reads your plate and sends it to the headquarters. And they got a dude that sits here and reads every one of them.
Let's see if you got a
And
warrant.
you got a warrant, or if you're that car they're looking for. And when that car comes up, bing, in about 13 seconds, that person will be surrounded by sheriffs. And
Good. Get 'em.
and they got them out in front of North Fort Myers High School. They got them all the way down, they got them all the way down Orange Grove both ways. I saw one out on. They're looking for this dude. They're gonna find this guy, and when they find, and it is a guy. It's two guys supposedly, according to the first kid,
Let me tell
who's
you.
now spoke out on NBC2, or I'm sorry, Gulf Coast News.
Let me tell you something. We are getting an influx of a lot of people in our community. And I grew up in a community in Miami that I can tell you was not safe for kids, was not safe to be by yourself. You always had to be in groups because there are some nasty, sick people, and they will harass young girls at like you're walking home from school, and you know they just have like the morality and the way that they think is completely different because they feel that they are protected by there being so many people that they don't that they get away with things.
Right.
Watch, because this is the bigger we get. I hate to say it. I lived in it, so I know it's scary. The more they feel that they could get away with stuff.
I wanna say,
Hate it, but it's true.
boy, it'd be a bad day for someone to try to
Mhm.
even pull it. Like now, just so you know, we have added now 2 more cameras. We've angled one towards the road. Like we have
Yeah.
got more cameras. I get so many notifications now because I'm gonna leave them on. We cool.
And you got to get a reputation for being the crazy block. I'll tell you that because my dad did really good at us being the crazy block.
Right.
And like all the old dudes would get together and they're like, come out with a machete and the gun. You know, and they sit outside and watch all the kids get home. You know what I mean? Like that. Like they took turns, like, go ahead. These are our people. Like
Right.
this is what they did.
Well,
And
the good news is
they
our
knew.
street is locked down by 2 parents on a corner that talk on a regular basis. Our kids play together,
Yeah.
and we're on high alert for everything. And Mama Bear, by the way, aka Sarah, hell have no fury when somebody mess with her child. Just so you know, all I can hope for is they actually find this vehicle, find this person, and immediately stop this because. For every one they don't get, how many are they snagging? And there we go. I'm trying to press the wrong thing. There we go.
It's crazy, but yeah, I enjoyed being the crazy block because you knew you didn't walk down our block because there's gonna be some old dude being like, "Why you here?
Right.
Why you following the girls' school? Well, what's going on?"
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I have to let you guys know. If you don't know, this is a big weekend, Sean.
It's a big weekend.
It's a big weekend. Do you know that?
Mother's Day.
Right.
Mother's Day weekend.
Mommy! Mother's Day.
Oh,
Really?
cow.
Being a mother is the most difficult job on the planet. Oh yeah, all those mothers who die every year from black lung, from inhaling all that coal dust.
The best thing you could do as a father is make sure your wife, the mother of your children, get as much rest as possible.
Happy Mother's Day.
There you go.
I love it.
Mother's Day. Oh, well, you know what? I feel like we just have to do it again. I want my mommy.
All moms are scary, by the way.
I'm just like my mother.
So could everyone please say Happy Mother's Day?
Mother knows best.
Being a mother is hard.
Being a mother is a job.
You love your mother loves you.
There you go. It's Mother's Day Sunday, and I can only hope that you're very prepared. The National Retail Federation says consumer spending on Mother's Day is expected to rise this year, but if you don't have the money to spend on elaborate gifts, mom will also enjoy a lot of things like dinners, hugs, and naps.
Yeah.
Right. Just so you know. Go
Dinner
on.
that I don't have to cook. That'll be great.
Right.
Happy Mother's Day. Go take a nap.
And a poll, people who were raised by a
Don't tempt
mother
me.
and a father, 52% said their mother was the most involved in their daily activities. 77% said their mom did more housework.
True.
That's true in our house, too.
That's true
I
in
mean,
this house too.
Sarah gets up, like, I told her we were coming home. So yesterday, this is crazy. So yesterday, I had some schedule changes handed to me by the casino that required not only delivering some bad news to some people, but also delivering a bunch of good news to people and adding a whole bunch of bands to the roster. Crazy times. All right. So I spent 7 hours, I don't know, 5-6 hours. I had a long time working on this nonstop project.
bad news, did
right?
they cry?
Right? No, they were cool. They understood.
Well, they didn't like 'em.
And
Look at me crying.
and
Okay, go.
then we went back. We went through all these things. Boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was time to go get Izzy. So we had to go get Izzy. So you go get Izzy. We go get Izzy. Bring her home. We're home for 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. And then boom, we're on the road again. And we go get Finn. And then we come back from getting Finn. And then we have to leave to go from Finn to go to his first hockey tryout. And then we go to his first hockey tryout. We get home and it's 8:00.
Yeah. That's how it is. And then it's
Right.
like home is just like a place you touch base and then run back out.
Just a crazy day yesterday. And Sarah's Mother's Day gift came that I'm so glad I got her.
Did you already give it to her?
Yeah, absolutely. I do.
Can you tell us what it is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
tell me.
They're a pair of like almost Burberry-like hockey skates so that she could skate with Finn.
No way.
Absolutely.
Oh, how cute.
Right, I knew she wanted skates,
Yeah.
so I went online and
You
I
got her
searched and
bougie
searched.
ones. I love
and I got her
it.
bougie ones. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I trying to pick them out. They just showed up yesterday and she looked at me and said, "Hey, this is my Mother's Day gift." That's how my wife does things, all right? All right? I don't know. I wish I could sit here and take credit for it, but she'd crush me.
Yeah.
She already wanted to slap me over the face with a belt, thanks to Sean.
She wants to do the challenge?
She does.
We should totally do that.
We shouldn't at
Let's set it
all.
up.
She just
There's
'cause
no,
she
thanks,
wants to
there's
do
no
it.
thanks to me. She brought it up. You tried to throw me under the bus, so I hooked you up.
Maybe
That's
we
how
could,
that one
okay.
worked. I remember now.
How about this? How about we make it Latino and then we'll just do the chancla. So we'll just like, it can't be that hard. Right off your head.
I know you got 2 bloody noses as a kid from a child. No, act like you didn't.
Wow.
All right?
You were white. I was hoping I would get away
Right.
with it.
Right. You ain't getting away with it. No. No. I think Cubans dip theirs in lacquer just to make
Yeah.
them even harder. Shave down the side so you can whip it around like a boomerang and get it to come back to you.
Bro, my mom beat me so hard. I think I saw the Holy Spirit once. Like seriously, like with
Right.
a chancla. Like
With
it was
chancla.
like legit.
You're like, is this from the dollar store?
Why is it so hard? Freaking China.
Right. Who made this one? I don't like these. Don't buy this brand again.
And then, well, wait a minute. There's a statute of limit of like beating your kids, right? So my mom then upgraded to a fly swatter. And then every time she was just fly swatter. That was the thing.
I think there is a rule to using a fly swatter. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a fly swatter.
You said statute of limitations.
I don't want to go to jail. She's like 90 now.
Hi, Betty. We're from the Cape Coral Police Department. We'd like to talk to you about a statement you made on your radio show.
Right. I don't want her to get. I don't want her to
Can
get.
we get your
trouble.
mom's address? We'd like to go talk to her about fly swatters.
She probably still has it. too.
About what? Right. Good. Hey, yeah. Here's the address. Good luck.
Yeah.
My dad will be there waiting on you.
Yeah, exactly. He was a
might not
neighborhood
work-
watch.
That might not work out well for you, but you go right ahead.
He was a neighborhood watch, so just keep that in mind.
Here are Mother's Day cards moms don't want to receive.
Okay.
Happy Mother's Day. Sorry for ruining your body.
I'll accept it.
To the woman who gave me life and now all of her Netflix passwords.
Legit. I don't even.
Dear Mom, you were right about everything. There, I said it. Happy now?
I'm never gonna hear that. At least I don't think I am.
Mom, you're like a candle, slightly melty, but you smell good. Happy Mother's Day from your favorite child. Don't ask the others. You gave me life. I gave you gray hair. We're even.
No.
There we go. Those are
Bunch of ungrateful children. What? Why are you laughing?
Because the first one relates, so therefore these might be good. So we'll go with the first one. I get
Okay.
all of these from the prep service, so who knows if they're good or not? I don't write them. I'm not a genius writer. I just read it off the. I just get it. Here, why moms are great. Mother's Day is Sunday. Here's why moms are the greatest. She can find anything
You know what? People here don't find nothing.
except where she left her phone, which is in her hand.
That is true.
There you go. Maybe there.
That one is
And the phone charger.
She survived your teen years without legally changing her name or moving to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
She's a part-time chef, therapist, Uber driver, and detective, and no sleep with one call and no sleep and with one call. I don't know what that is. She has eyes in the back of her head and a voice that can stop a sibling fight from 3 rooms away. First one was solid.
Yeah.
The rest suck. So, what do you think about these? Let's get you this. So, this is real. I found the list of the top 10 Mother's Day gifts.
Okay.
Now, I don't know where they got this list, and I don't know if someone's just trying to sell us some shit, right?
Uh-huh.
But I wanted to see if you would be happy with any of these gifts.
Okay.
As a mom.
All right.
The Dyson Airwrap Complete, a high-end hair styling tool that dries and styles simultaneously without extreme heat. It's a favorite among beauty enthusiasts and has been endorsed by celebrities like Kris Jenner and Meghan Markle.
Bro, that thing's like $400. If my kid got me that, I'll be like, go return it. Are you crazy?
That's when you say, yeah, like
That's like $400.
you wouldn't ask where'd you get $400?
Yeah. Probably my purse.
Right.
Through years of stealing, like just taking off the top.
The Poussette Signature Round Dutch Oven. This iconic enameled cast iron cookware is perfect for moms who love to cook. It's both functional and stylish, making it a cherished kitchen staple.
That's a heavy ass pot.
Yeah. I
I'm
got
gonna
threatened
need-
with
I'm
pans
gonna
as a
need help.
child, so
I'm
I
gonna need
avoid
help.
those.
Moving it.
Mom, I want to. Oh, I turned my mic down too much. Mom, I want to hear your story journal, a guided journal with over 250 prompts allowing mothers to share their life stories and memories, creating a treasured family keepsake for their kids to have for years on end.
No.
I would love to do that.
No.
You can't have it till I'm dead.
Yeah, that's too much to know.
You can't have it till I'm dead.
I don't want you to judge me right now. Like, no. Okay, yeah, maybe if I die, then you can have it.
Happy Hygie or Hygge, I guess Hygge. Mother's Day gift set, a curated self-care package including a cozy blanket, socks, and other pampering items, encouraging moms to relax
Ooh.
and unwind.
I like that. Yeah. Couch time.
Drew Barrymore's beautiful 9 by 13-inch covered stoneware baker. This elegant bakeware combines functionality and aesthetic appeal, ideal for moms who enjoy baking and hosting.
Drew Barrymore.
The Pioneer Woman Laser Cut Vegan Leather Tote Bag.
Vegan leg. What is that?
I just like this label. The Pioneer Woman Laser Cut Vegan Leather Tote Bag. A stylish and practical accessory, this tote bag is perfect for everyday use, reflecting blend of fashion and function.
Let me tell you a secret about purses. Unless she picked out a specific purse, or you absolutely know that like she wants like a certain brand or a certain thing, that's when you buy a purse for a woman. Because purses are very personal. They're like, you know, not like, and I've done it before because I bought my mom a purse and she's like, it's great, whatever. And you're all excited, but it's not what she likes. Like, you know, like they have like a specific way that they like to have their purse or whatever.
How
carry
old
their
am
stuff.
I when I'm buying this purse for
I'm
someone?
talking adult. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot. Take her ass to the Miramar outlet. Let
And
her
let her
shop
pick
around.
out.
Don't let her pick it out.
Yeah.
Just let her shop. She'll pick it out.
She
You'll
will,
know
yeah.
which one you need to buy.
You'll see it.
You'll see it.
Yes.
Right.
That's how you know.
And don't be like, let's go to the purse shop and see which one you like.
Yeah, no.
Don't be a dumbass.
No, that'll take her away.
I've got secrets. Those are one of the things I do. I keep track of the things that
You
she
watch
looks
her
at.
as she, like,
right,
goes
if
around.
Right. If
Perfect.
she's only for the big things. Like I'm not going clothes shopping with her.
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not doing that.
And every now and then you'll get a, oh my gosh,
Right.
I didn't know they
Matters.
had that. Yeah, and then
It
you're
matters.
like, check, write that in your
But my wife usually knows me well, so she'll be like,
extra.
for Mother's Day, I have 2 shopping carts you need to check out.
I love it. Oh, I
Right.
thought she was going to react extra, but she already just wrote it down for
Right.
you.
She don't
Even
have to,
better.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like foolproof.
Make it simple.
Yeah.
She knows a couple of things about me. I want to make every one of her wishes come true,
Yeah.
but I might be the world's worst mind reader.
Yeah. Most dudes are.
Right. So just tell me what it is or go get it and just send me the bill. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I'm
That
just
works.
like that. I love that. That's
There you
nice. Oh wait, let's see if I don't know if I can log in. Let's see if I can log in because we'll get these.
It's a weird login day. I blocked out 2 or 3 of my things over here already today.
All right, I'm not though. I'm not. I don't know if I can send this to you though.
What
Which
is
will
it?
be it's a video of the day. I want to try to get it to you. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know where it is. Yeah. Hey, why is that cutting out on me?
I did send you the gator stuff.
What? You got the gator video?
Yeah.
Send him the gator. Play that beautiful gator footage.
Where is it?
Is this the actual
It's
attack?
TikTok.
Is the attack caught on film?
No, but it's you'll be shocked to know how big this freaking thing was. I mean, it is big, boy.
Wow.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not gonna show the attack. Are you crazy? But they did see it.
Yeah, you can turn my audio off.
Oh wait, I did turn your audio off. Let me fix it for you. Hold on.
Look at where they were.
You're on now.
Canoe in approximately 2.5 feet of water. Their canoe passed over a large alligator. The alligator thrashed and tipped the canoe over, and both individuals ended up in the water. Cynthia Diekma, age 61, of Davenport, was sitting in the bow of the canoe at the time of the incident. She ended up on top of the alligator in the water and was bitten. Her husband attempted to intervene, but was unsuccessful. She was later spotted by a Polk County Sheriff's Office helicopter and recovered by FWC officers on a vessel. Contracted nuisance alligators responded to the scene last night and recovered an 11-foot, 4-inch alligator.
Is he cutting out or is that me?
He's
I
cutting
think
out. I think
Okay.
we need to restart. I'm having some minor issues over here.
All right.
Oh,
On the break, we'll reset everything.
That
on
is
the break.
sad. That's sad.
Yeah, you guys. I would not be going.
I don't
to
canoe and listen. Everybody. That's what everyone says. By the way, oh my god, in a fresh spring, it says right on the website it has alligator.
Yeah.
Alligators don't go hang out where 30,000 people are going down the water. Just so you know, that's not their angle. They don't want to be there. It's not meal time for them. There's way too many people. They're going to move away from that. If they were crocodiles, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're alligators. Alligators aren't aggressive. They're passive creatures. They don't attack you unless you come after them. And they're definitely not going to find home in a place that has campers every day, 10,000 deep.
I would rather not find out. So I'm
There
good
there
with
isn't
that.
one. It didn't scare me at all. Now, if you asked me to go swim in that lake at FGCU, pass.
Yeah.
It's a lake.
Or any complex.
It's fresh water. Understand that there's a difference.
Yeah.
It's fresh standing water.
Like Babcock. Remember
If
we went
it's
for
a
the races?
fresh standing water, there's an alligator in it.
Yeah. If there's a puddle of water,
Fresh,
there's
fresh
something that
standing
wants
water
to kill you in
that's
it.
further away from streets and everything else making noise.
Oh, Jamie. She got drunk last night and lost her phone.
Aww.
Jamie.
Did I tell you last night I went out and found the phone?
And I noticed Jamie keeps calling into the
All right.
show. Do you
Yeah.
gotta-
So there's a guy that's gone viral for sounding like the Sopranos. Let me play a clip. Let me see if this is.
Now, what are you doing?
How about I'm buying your mother coffee. Oh, look, I wanted one too.
Dad, give me an ice cream.
I take the ice. Don't worry about it. Look, but I want to teach you something. Baba. So what you do is this: you order coffee, no ice, right? You order coffee, no ice, right? I went to $5. So every time you go to $5, you know what happens, right? You pay $5, $6. This cost me $6. Look at this, Baba. Look at this.
There's one.
What?
Hey, Baba.
What do you do with the rest?
What do you mean, what I do? Baba, look, it's overflowing. Look at that. I got 2 coffees.
He's smart.
Baba, your mother's happy. I'm happy.
And he only paid for one coffee.
And guess what, Baba?
He doesn't sound like Soprano at all. Does your kid whine a lot? A mother revealed her controversial hack to dealing with it. Oh, let's hear this.
This might sound a little crazy
Hold on. How do I get to restart it? How do I restart it?
or a little
How do you restart it?
crude.
You gotta start. Yeah, Facebook or TikTok is not friendly like that.
Oh,
You gotta mute it and then let it go and then start.
okay. Let it go. Oh, shoot. That ain't the video I want.
Yeah.
We'll just refresh. That's what we'll do. Watch this. Here we go.
There you go.
But if you have little kids, you have to try one of my favorite recent parenting techniques. This might sound a little crazy or a little crude, but I promise you listen, I will explain how this has added so much value. I'll give you an example of when I use this technique. The other day we were driving in the car and from the back seat she calls up and she's like, "Mom, I'm hungry." You know, I mean, she's 3. We've got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. And so my response to her when she said she was hungry is I said, "Oh, did you bring a snack?" So this is my parenting technique. All right, same thing. "Mom, I'm really thirsty. Did you bring your water bottle with you?" Now I know this sounds a little harsh, okay? And I promise I'm not letting my kids go hungry. I am not letting them go thirsty. They're very hydrated, well-fed kids. All right, this is used in very specific scenarios. But what this does is it puts a little bit of the responsibility and the ownership on them. And I started doing this with our oldest basically as soon as she could really understand what I was saying. So now when I respond and I say, "Oh, did you bring your water? Oh, did you bring a snack? Oh, did you bring a book or something to entertain yourself?" Her response is, "Oh, shoot, no, I didn't." And this does so many things. Number one, it helps her understand that she has to take some responsibility in bringing something, especially in cases when before we
What
leave,
does
I
this
say,
woman do?
hey, sweetie, you might
This
get
is
thirsty
not
when we're
real.
doing this, or you might get bored. Do you want to bring
Not real.
a book to read? Do you want to pick out some colors? Should we bring a water bottle? Like, let's think about how we can prepare, and then we can have those things when we are out doing whatever. So I'm trying to help her prepare, but I'm also
All right,
teaching
let me
her a
pause
little
her.
more
All right, so let me say the way it really goes down. Dad, I'm hungry. Did you bring a snack? Yeah, it sucks. Can we get a cheeseburger?
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
you should just eat your snack.
No.
I want a cheeseburger. No, just eat your snack. Man, you're not even cool, Dad. I want a cheeseburger.
Chicken nuggets.
Man, can I get a cheeseburger? I want a cheeseburger. Oh, man, no cheeseburger. Oh, man.
I hate my life. You're the worst daddy ever. Why do you hate me?
That's when I just drop them off at a park bench.
And my point being is like she makes it seem like her kid's like, no, no, I didn't bring water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, lady. Whatever.
Like, what is your response when they say no?
Yeah. I want fruit snacks.
You're like, well, too bad.
And the fruit snacks.
Right, you're going to drive for the next 30 minutes hearing your kids say they're thirsty? Get out of here.
No.
That ain't real. That's the problem. That's not real.
No. That's not real.
So just keep that in mind. Sounds fun. Probably not.
I yell at them I yell at him for like an hour before we go. I'm like, get your drink, get a thing, take a bag, take your whatever to keep yourself in it. Like I'm literally just like
Go
yelling
to the bathroom.
Stuff. Go to the
We're
bathroom.
not going to do
wash
it when we
your
get down the
face.
road.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take our first break of the day. When we come back, I'm gonna give you what's popping this weekend. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, maybe I got something you don't know about. Also, I'll tell you all the news that is not headlines. I like to call this back page news. I'll give you the back page news coming up just after the break. Hold on, more BMR coming up next.
You're listening to the Joshua Tree Stream.
Put your hands up, put your hands up.
Need your trees trimmed? Call 239-888-6817 on Florida's favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio. Ready to transform your backyard into a stunning oasis? Custom Pools by Design is your local expert in crafting breathtaking outdoor spaces. Proudly serving from Punta Gorda to Bonita Springs, we're more than just a pool builder. We're artists in creating luxury in-ground custom pools. This spring, partner with us for a chance to win a free Pebble Brilliance glass bead interior upgrade. Our unique mix of half glass, half petal, and concrete offers a sparkle that sets your pool apart. But there's more. Stand a chance to win a Pebble Tech color upgrade or a dazzling double shot abalone shell additive for that extra shine when the sun hits. With the highest amount of Pebble Tech interiors and Hayward pool equipment products installed, we offer top tier quality at great prices. Visit our showroom at 3744 Iron Bridge Boulevard in Fort Myers or explore the possibilities at custompoolsbydesign.com or give us a call at 239-573-4439.
Dive into dreams where the water shine. Custom pools by design, so divine.
Hey, Southwest Florida, are you tired of daydreaming about that perfect backyard oasis? Well, wake up and smell the sunscreen, because Custom Pools by Design is here to turn your pool dreams into a splastastic reality. From picturesque Punta Gorda to breathtaking Bonita Springs, we've got the Sunshine State covered like SPF on a summer day. Our in-ground custom pools are like the MVPs of backyard beauty. And don't forget to ask about the exclusive marble decking. And guess what? We've got spas that are hotter than a jalapeno in the Florida sun. Soothing bubbles, anyone? Here at Custom Pools by Design, we're not just building pools, we're crafting outdoor masterpieces. We'll work with you to create a backyard wonderland that even your neighbors will want an invite to. What sets us apart? The exclusive use of Pebble Tech pool interiors. Custom Pools by Design, family owned and operated for 20 plus years. And don't forget to check us out online at custompoolsbydesign.com. Swing by our showroom at 1007 Southeast 12th Court in Cape Coral. Call Custom Pools by Design at 239-573-4439 and dive into the details. Custom Pools by Design, where your backyard dreams take the the ultimate plunge. Let's make a splash, Southwest Florida.
Need reliable delivery? First Class Delivery Service is here for you. With a trusted professional team, we provide on-time, ethical delivery with the same driver every time. Call us at 239-785-7606. Fully insured and always going the extra mile. We handle the driving so you can focus on what matters. For delivery, you can count on call 239-785-7606. Let First Class Delivery simplify your life by picking up the things you don't have time for. First Class Delivery Service, your trusted partner on the road.
Are you tired of endless waits at the auto shop? Frustrated with vague diagnosis and lengthy repair times? Look no further than Leading Edge Auto Care. At Leading Edge Auto Care, we're not just another repair shop. We're a family-owned and operated business, serving Cape Coral since 2009 with trust, expertise, and commitment to getting you back on the road faster. With our 9,000 square foot facility equipped with 7 lifts and cutting-edge diagnostic equipment, we're ready to handle any issue. Minor tune-up, major overhaul, we've got you covered. Our ASE certified technicians use the latest technology to quickly pinpoint solutions, saving you valuable time and money. We only use top quality replacement parts, ensuring your manufacturer's warranty remains intact. Leading Edge Auto Care, where cutting edge technology meets real world experience. Call us today at 239-242-2277. That's 239-242-CARS. Let us get you back on the road faster than ever. Care.com. Leading Edge Auto Care. Trust, experience, and efficiency, all under one hood.